Asibabingelela abazalwane ekseni egameni elihle lenkosi uJesu. Siyabingelela bogogo nomkhulu. Sibingelele ubaba nomama, sibingelele bosisi nabobhuti, siyabingelela nceke zikaNkulunkulu egameni lika Jesu nakulolu suku lwanamhlanje. Sibonga ugcino abazalwane, sibonga uvuswa, sibonga uphiliswa uNkulunkulu. Sibonga umbone hamba nathi, simbonga umbone sidlulisa la singakwazi kuyidlulela khona. Sibonga umbone indoda yempi esilwela egameni lika Jesu. Kwangempela abazalwane unyaka esikuwo unyaka ukuthi siyibone inkazimulo kaNkulunkulu. Amehlo akho awangahlali ezimweni ezenzakalayo, kodwa amehlo akho awabheke kuye umqalisi nomphelelisi. Siyabonga ke bazalwane sesiphinde sahlangana kumusa. iBhayibheli lisho njalo kungomusa sisindiswe ngokukholwa, kuveli kithi kuyisipho sikaNkulunkulu futhi akuveli nangemsebenzi kuze kungabikho izibongayo. Kungako nje bazalwane ukuthi sibizwa abantwana bakaNkulunkulu is the grace of God, and ukuba umntwana kaNkulunkulu is a privilege bazalwane. Umuso omkhulu, inhlanhla ukuthi nje ube umntwana kaNkulunkulu ngoba ubelong efamilini yasezulwini. uNkulunkulu ophezulu konke, uNkulunkulu owazi konke, umnini mandla onke, Alpha noOmega. So ke sesikhona ke bazalwane nakulolu suku lwanamhlanje siqhubeka nendaba ebalulekile kakhulu encwadini abasefeso, Ephesians chapter 6 verse number 10 to verse number 18. Kulapho besiloko sifunda khona sikhuluma indaba ebalulekile yokuhloma zonke izikhali kaNkulunkulu. Isho njalo izwi lenkosi kuthiwa put on the whole armor of God. Ngicela ke sifunde lamazwi bazalwane siloko siwafunda ke kulamalanga siwafunde futhi namhlanje Ephesians chapter 6 from verse number 10 to verse number 18. Kuthiwa now finally grow powerful in the union with the Lord and in union with his mighty strength. Use all the armor and the weaponry that God provides so that you will be able to stand against the deceptive tactics of the adversary. For we are not struggling against human beings, but against rulers, against authorities and cosmic powers governing this darkness, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realm. So take up every piece of war equipment God provides, so that when the evil day comes, you will be able to resist. And when the battle is won, you will still be standing. Therefore, stand. Have the belt of truth buckled around your waist. Put on the breastplate of righteousness. And wear on your feet the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. Always carry the shield of trust, with which you will be able to extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one. And take the helmet of deliverance, and along with the sword given by the Spirit, that is the word of God, as you pray at all times with all kinds of prayers, request in the Spirit, vigilantly and persistently for all God's people. So now amazwi bazalwane esiphinde singena ngawo namhlanje. Cela ke sithandaze. Baba, siyakubonga nakulolu suku egameni lika Jesu. Sibonga usizwa nguwe, sibonga uqiniswa nguwe, sibonga kwakhiwa nguwe. Sibonga ukuthi izwi lakho lisibane enyaweni zethu, liwukukhanya endleleni. Izwi lakho liyasenzela indlela nala kuthiwa indlela ayikho khona. Nakulolu suku we humble ourselves in your presence, that you be glorified. Nakulolu suku abantwana bakho bakubona uNkulunkulu empilweni zabo. Siyazithoba ukuthi usambulele imfihlakalo kube ilona lo lizwa izwi lakho liyenza umsebenzi empilweni yakhe. Ngegama lika Jesu. Amen. So bazalwane ke siyaqhubeka nale ndaba. Bekade siloko sibuka la ukuthi uNkulunkulu usinikeze izikhali. uPaul uthi hlomani zonke izikhali kaNkulunkulu So namhlanje siyibuka ke le ndaba bazalwane kule translation esiyiphethe the Complete Jewish Bible sibheka lapho kuthiwa la use all the armor and the weaponry that God provides. Kushuthi sebenzisa zonke ikhali uNkulunkulu asinika sona. Kuthiwa so that we will be able to stand against the deceptive tactics of the adversary. For we are not struggling against human beings. Impi yethu ayiyona impi nabantu. So siyikhulumile zonke le indaba bazalwane. Manje sikade sibheka la ukuthi le ikhali esinikwa zona ziwu6 and we have got 5 for protection and 1 for attack. And sibonile number 1 for protection, which is the belt of truth. Kuthiwa ubophe ibhande leqiniso okhalweni lwakho. So ke iqiniso is part of weaponry uNkulunkulu asinika yona for our protection, into yokuvikela wena. Kusho ukuthi mawuneqiniso uvikelekile. Kodwa akusilo lodwa kuphela, kuthiwa and the breastplate of righteousness. Uthatha isivikelo sesifuba sokulunga. It's like your bulletproof, ngamanye amazwi protect inhliziyo yakho lento. Kosiningi izinto ohlangana nazo endleleni ezifuna ukulimaza inhliziyo yakho. And phakathi kwezinye ke bazalwane izikhali esinikwayo for protection sinikwa nale okuthiwa ke wear on your feet the readiness that comes from good news of peace. So uyabona la bazalwane kukhulunywa ngendaba yasenyaweni manje. Kuthiwa enyaweni ufake ukulungela ukushumayela ivangeli lokuthula. Ngamanye amazwi kusho ukuthi njengoba sinikezwa le ikhali nje sifanele sizembathe sizigqoke ukuze sikwazi ukumelana namaqhinga kaSathane. But phakathi kwazo sinikezwa even icathulo okufanele sigqoke. And into engimangazayo ilabel yale icathulo kuthiwa readiness to preach the gospel of peace. Ngamanye amazwi uma umuntu othi uyakholwa kodwa engazimiselanga ukuhambisa indaba ezinhle zikaNkulunkulu, indaba zevangeli, akahambi lo muntu lona akafaka ngicathulo. So ngamanye amazwi aga protectekanga einyaweni zakhe. There's no protection einyaweni because akafakanga icathulo. Uyazi na ukuthi ekhathini eziningi uma kungathiwa nje uyahamba endleleni, indlela ayivamanga ukuthi ibe clean. Indlela inezinto eziningi ekuyo, kodwa uma wazi ukuthi ufakile izicathulo, zikhona izinto ezibasendleleni ezi-dangerous for your feet, kodwa ngenxa yokuthi ufake izicathulo uba safe, uyakwazi ukuhamba uzofike la uyakhona. Uyabona kuneyindawo la uthola kufela amabhodlela khona, kuneyindawo ezinameva bazalwane, kuneyindawo okunezilwane, even izilwane ezingakuluma enyaweni. Kuyangimangaza ukuthi uma uNkulunkulu ekhuluma ku Genesis chapter number 3 la khona ekhuluma nenyoka, uthi uNkulunkulu ngiyabeka ubutha phakathi kwakho nowesifazane. Utshela inyoka uNkulunkulu uthi naphakathi kwakho kwenzalo yakhe nenzalo yakho, uthi yona iyokuchoboza ikhanda lakho, wena uyolimaza isithende sakhe. So uyabona ukuthi uSathane kuthiwa ushaya stand. And stand bazalwane, the only thing that protects your heel is your shoe. Uyabona? So icathulo ziyakwazi ukuvikela inyawo zakho even ukuthi sitha singakushaya enyaweni. So kusho ukuthi ukushumayela ivangeli bazalwane yenye izinto umuntu aba protected ngayo. Yabona? Yiyo yezinto umuntu aba protected. So awukwazi ukuthi ungagqoka zonke izinto ngaphezulu bese ukhohlwa icathulo. Ibhande leqiniso solifakile, i-breastplate of righteousness soyifakile, but awufakanga icathulo. Imagine ukuhambona umuntu wena ehamba ngesudu engafanga icathulo efaka i2 piece yakhe enhle formal kodwa ekhohlwe icathulo, you know. So icathulo zibalekile for your protection. So ngamanye amazwi, if you are not ready to preach the gospel, you are not protected, especially on your feet. Yabo? That is why indaba lesikhuluma ngabazalwane akuyona indaba ebhekene nabafundisi, ngoba kaningi kuyaziwa ukuthi abantu ababizwa uNkulunkulu kushumayela ivangeli vele assignment yabo leyo, you know. But lana kukhulunywa namakholwa, la kukhulunywa nabazalwane, abantwana bakaNkulunkulu in general. Ngamanye amazwi le khali lezi akusiyikhali zabafundisi, ikhali zamakholwa. Hloma zonke ikhali kaNkulunkulu. So kusho ukuthi umuntu nomuntu okholwayo, he must be ready to preach the gospel of peace. Wonke umuntu okholwayo, including wena, yabona? Ngoba ziningi izinto ozolwiswa ngazo endleleni, kodwa uNkulunkulu usinikeza igaranti ukuthi if we are preaching the gospel, we are safe. Ngibonile izinto eziningi bazalwane zenzeka uNkulunkulu ukuthi ngempela ukushumayela ivangeli kune protection. Ukushumayela ivangeli bazalwane sibona healing kaNkulunkulu, simbona siphilisa, simbona senzela indlela, simbona silwela bazalwane singene indawo ezi dangerous, sibona uNkulunkulu ehamba nathi just because sihambela ukuyoshumayela, you know. Sihambela ukuyoshumayela. So ke uma ufunda lapha kuIsaiah chapter number 52 verse number 7 kuthiwa la, how beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of him who brings good news. How beautiful upon the mountains are the feet. Zinhle inyawo zomuntu. Ngamanye amazwi lento le bazalwane akuyona into okufanele uyenze ngoba kune crowd. How beautiful are the feet of him. Not of those of him. Yabo? So kusho ukuthi umuntu uthatha lento ayipersonalize, ayibhekise kuye ukuthi I will carry the good news, you know. The good news, ngithatha indaba ezinhle ngizise ebantwini. Kuthiwa how beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of him who brings good news, who proclaims peace. Umuntu omemezela ukuthula, akakumemezeli nje ukuthula ngoba kukhona, umemezela ukuthula phakathi kwezimo ezinganakuthula. Ngoba abantu bazalwane babhekene nezinto ezinzima kakhulu, abantu babhekene nezimo ezibhlungu, abantu babhekene nezimo ezinzima ezibahlukumezayo. But uma ngabe sizoshumayela ivangeli, asilethi icondemnation ebantwini, kodwa silethi indaba zokuthula. Ngamanye amazwi kufanele ukuthi uthi naso ukhulumile umuntu obengakwazi ukulala akwazi ukulala kahle ngoba sewuzwe indaba zokuthula. Kuthiwa those who proclaim him who proclaim peace, who brings glad tidings of good things. Ulethi indaba ezinhle zezinto ezinhle ezokwenzeka. Ngamanye amazwi lo muntu uphethe into emnandi bazalwane, abantu abathi nabayizwa bezumthwalo wehla. Who proclaims salvation, umuntu oshumayela insindiso ukuthi abantu bathi bexakekile becindezelekile kodwa kuvela umuntu ashumayele ukusindiswa. Ngikhumbula uIsraeli ecindezelekile eGibhithe bazalwane, kwakudingeka nje ukuthi kuvela uMoses ozofika athi uNkulunkulu songithumile ukuthi ngizonikhipha. Those were good news bazalwane, those were good news. As much as uIsrael kwakubiza ukuthi uMoses aziprove, you know, ukuthi ngempela uthunywe uNkulunkulu, kodwa he was the bearer of good tidings, good things. You know, the bearer of the gospel, good news, you see. So to are those who proclaim salvation, who says to Zion, your God reigns, you know, your God reigns. Ngoba sisho njalo bazalwane sithi uyabusa uNkulunkulu wethu, uyabusa naku 2020, uyabusa nakulesi sikhathi esikuso seku September bazalwane, uNkulunkulu is still on the throne, uyabusa. Ingakho ziningabi izinto ezenzakalayo kodwa we are not stranded, we are not panicking.